What's going on, fam?
Hey, everybody.
How are y'all doing today?
Let's talk right now.
It's on. It's ready.
How you looking down? You're cheating, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm already tagging people.
Y'all, we're not even like on, and he's already.
No, I started as soon as we went on.
That's not fair.
It's totally fair.
I say you're looking down while I'm greeting all our friends and family that are
Well,
watching.
baby,
welcome to Let's Talk Right Now.
That's why there's two of us.
The addition of Pastor Jay trying to go ahead of me and tag people. So if I tag you, jump on because we have a competition every single week. Okay?
That I'm winning.
Come on. Love you, Karen. Mucho, mucho, mucho. Okay.
My people are tagged.
Dang. Well, that's not right. Okay. Let me find the people I believe is going to do it. Do it. You know? Let's see. Let's see.
So how's your day been, babe?
You know, it's been good.
You loving this heat?
I'm loving the heat.
I don't even feel it.
Can't take the heat. Get out of the
kitchen.
I mean, I would
Right now
gladly,
it's
I
get
would
out outside.
gladly get out of the kitchen.
Get out from outside. I'm ready to barbecue again.
No. Are you?
4th of July is coming up.
Wow.
Next week.
Wow.
When's Thursday? Next Thursday is 4th of July.
That is
4th of
insane.
July is my favorite holiday.
Is it?
Yes.
I know it
better
is.
than Christmas, better than New Year's.
Why do you
better
love
than
4th of July
Valentine's
so
Day.
much? Better than Valentine's?
Yeah.
For shame, honey. Take that back.
No.
Take it back.
I love fireworks.
Man.
So I love 4th of July.
I'm just trying to see what friends will actually jump on and hang out with me for this live. If I'm tagging you, bets are all off with or just only our team, right? We can put whomever.
I didn't tag anyone on our team.
Oh, boo. I
Yeah.
am. Because I love them. I'm grateful.
It's okay. I'm going to win. I'm going to win.
That's messed up.
It's all good.
Oh, okay, I'm tagging people. I love y'all. Way to go. So glad that you're joining us. So, what's up, boo?
Man,
Hi.
I am having the best day.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
Tell
I'm
me
having
why.
A great day.
Tell me why. Tell me why. That's not a song. I just think.
This one is Tell Me Why.
Oh,
that one's a song.
Hey, we should do that. Give us a word in the chat.
Tell me
and
why.
see if we can make a quick song out of it. I like it. Tell me why. Let me think. I don't know.
Ain't nothing
Dang it, I
but
can't think of a why.
heartbreak.
Oh, I can't think of anything. You would have won that one. Boo. I'm trying to think. What's another song with the word why? What's another song with the word why, ladies and gentlemen?
This
Help us
podcast
out.
is about Pastor E and I. We're pastors of RightNow Church, and what we like to do is we want to give an opportunity to be able to have real conversations with people that maybe wouldn't have access to a pastor or wouldn't have or maybe
Or
feel
feel
like you don't.
or feel like you're comfortable to ask questions.
Feel like you're comfortable to ask questions. That's what this podcast is all about. It's all about us sitting down, having a conversation with you, letting you get to know us, and also giving us an opportunity to get to know you. And we also create community in the process. It's creating community among you guys, those of you who get in the comments, and those of you who share. We thank you so much. Go ahead and tag people right now. Get out there and begin to tag them.
Come on, and follow us. If you're not already following us well, you might be, but maybe somebody tagged you. Make sure to do like and follow us at RightNow Church LBK. And while we're giving shout outs, let's give a shout out to the dorks, all right?
Hey, get a dork.
Get a dork.
I love it.
We love them, our corporate
I
sponsors.
want a shirt that says that, get a dork.
Get a dork. Okay, own it. Own it, Karen, own it.
Or you could say got a dork.
Ooh, got a dork.
Yeah.
I got a dork.
That's it.
I like it. So get your dork for
Or
all your
takes a man to be a
video,
dork.
photography, media needs. Listen, they are rock stars. We love them. We're so grateful. They are our
My
corporate
sister
sponsors.
is on
Yes.
here. Dina, how's it going?
Goonies.
I love it. Anthony Castillo, thank you for asking about the podcast, and we thank you for joining us today as well. Thank you so much.
So we haven't had this happen yet because we're still, we talked about brewing up a good, a door prize. It could be coffee, okay, of your.
It'd have to be like a smoothie or a Hawaii or a
people
Bahama
love coffee right
Bucks.
now. An iced
It's
latte?
hot.
An iced latte?
I don't drink cold coffee,
Yeah,
so maybe I'm
people
speaking
do.
for myself. I'm
so
sorry.
listen, if you tag 10 people, you will be put in a drawing for a gift card to either which one? Starbucks, Seven Brews, Dutch Bros, which one? Which one's your favorite? If you win, we'll let you choose of the three, okay?
Man, you're nice.
Okay. Yeah.
She's so kind.
All right.
I didn't even know we had the budget for that.
We could do 10, 15 bucks. We got it. I got you. If you do it, listen, if they tag 10 people, then they get in a drawing for 10 bucks to their,
We'll talk to our board.
Me. Coffee on
See
me.
how our board feels about that.
Coffee on us, but you got to do it. Okay? So
I'm wearing something today in honor of a friend of mine.
Okay, what's
that's out
that?
there. I don't know if he's watching. And if he's watching and he sees this, he'll know what I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Can you see my socks?
I don't think so. Lift up your leg higher.
It's about as high as it goes.
Okay. You can't really
If
see
I go
it.
any higher, I won't
Twist
breathe.
your leg. Twist your leg. There you go.
Yow. What's up? Yes, silly socks are the best. Those Pringle socks are a special tribute to a dear friend of mine.
It was a Father's Day gift.
That was a Father's Day gift.
It was to all our guys who came to Right Now Church for our Father's Day collective. All got some really cool, crazy socks. I know you wanted a pair. Be there next year. How about that?
We're gonna do them again next year.
Maybe not, but we could. I
just came for the socks,
listen,
bro.
I mean, it's all right. Maybe we will do it next year. They were really cool and really cute.
I like it.
The guys
I like
it.
it.
Yeah.
I like it. But I love to wear crazy socks.
Why?
I don't know.
Does it make you feel crazy?
What's that one? Do you know real songs? I'm just.
I just know that word. I think it's by Britney Spears. Crazy, or how about? I can't think of. I'm not a fan for somebody I wanted to sing a song for, so I can't do it. But anyways, what song do you know about crazy?
Crazy, 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 just thinking about
Get it.
lately. That's a good one.
Like these pastors, we know these
Crazy,
songs,
crazy,
right?
crazy, crazy.
That's a
That's
good
my favorite
one.
part of the song, when they go
That's
crazy,
a good
crazy,
one.
crazy.
What song do you know that has crazy?
That's the one I have.
Yeah, you drive me
Do
crazy.
you have another one? Because I don't know what
No,
your
that's
song
all.
is. Now
I have your song in my head.
Drives me crazy.
Oh, that's a good one.
I can't. Yeah. Ooh, ooh. That's it.
Yes.
Hey,
All right.
Melissa Courtney, how you doing? It's good to hear from you, see
Yes.
you, all of the things.
I love it. Anthony Garcia says Dutch Bros. All right, Anthony, tag
Yeah.
those 10 people.
We're going to put you in the
and
drawing.
If you,
and we can get some Dutch Bros
that's
coffee.
right. Tag 10 people in the comments, and you will be put in a drawing to win you a gift card for your coffee
I
of
like
choice.
Dutch Brothers.
You do?
That's taking the place of Starbucks.
I mean, listen. I've never had 7 Brews, so I can't speak to that.
I've had 7 Brews.
Okay.
I still like Dutch Brothers.
But okay, I like the strawberry horchata that they have at Dutch Bros. In fact, I think I want that after this. And then, the acai stuff.
Well, we'll put you in the drawing, man.
Okay, we'll put myself in the right. Yeah, let me tag.
I've already
let me
tagged my
tag
10. I'm in
more
the
people,
drawing.
Okay.
Oh, Mina, I won.
How?
I drew it.
What do you mean you drew it?
I drew.
You did not.
I drew already where you wasn't looking.
I'm just tagging anybody that comes up. Okay. Thank you for being our friends on social media.
Hey,
'Cause I'm
Sonia
tagging
Arguijo,
you.
how are you doing?
Hey, Sonia.
It's been so long. We love you. God bless you, man. So glad. Thank you for watching, man. That's so cool. Miss you. Hope your family's doing well. Also, that's so good.
I'm just tagging
Love
everybody.
to hear the fam.
Okay.
But you asked me about crazy socks. I like to wear crazy socks because I like to have fun and I like to keep things light.
Okay.
And sometimes whenever I feel like I have to be dressed up, crazy socks makes me
too
feel
much?
like I'm not.
Okay, so just like letting your hair loose. Huh?
My favorite pair of crazy socks
Show
is
me your hair like yes, and flip it.
I went backwards against the flip, but I like crazy socks just because of that. My favorite ones are the Fruit Loops. I have a
I
pair
thought
of
you liked
Fruit Loop socks.
the Tony the Tiger one.
I do, but Fruit Loops are my favorite
Okay,
one.
all right.
Nothing just like says it like Fruit Loops.
Tell me something exciting in your life. What's going on with you? So we'll ask each other a quick
Exciting.
question. And while we're asking these questions, tag, like, share, all the things. But get your questions ready so you can ask us whatever you want to know. We've got some questions I'm sure they're going to be popping up here shortly. So we're going to be funny and light, but then we're going to go deep maybe. So don't disconnect. Don't hang up. Okay? We say funny things in between.
Don't hang up.
Okay. See, like that.
I'm done.
I mean, that's what
I
they're
just,
looking and
hey,
scrolling and then they
Do we even hang up anymore?
I mean, did you
Do
ever?
people use that?
Did you ever?
We end calls now.
We end calls. No, people block each other now.
That's hilarious when you can just say
They
no one can call
block.
you anymore.
I
You know what
mean-
you used to have to do to block people?
How rude.
Do you remember the old way of blocking people?
How?
You leave
Star?
your phone off the hook.
Oh,
You
no.
just leave the phone off the hook. Like if you had to be really angry to just decide I can have no emergency for the foreseeable future.
I would never.
Yeah, you just put your phone off the hook,
or
you
just
unplug it.
Maybe
Yeah,
unplug it. I
But
could see
it's the
unplug
same
it.
thing.
Yeah, I guess so. But not the. Remember that?
Yeah, but that goes away after a while. I think it used to last 3 minutes and 47 seconds when I timed it. That thing goes away after a while.
Wow.
I used to do that whenever I
My
would
favorite
just
thing
get-
about
I
old
was
school
done.
phones was having a recording player, like where you could like put a tape and put like your own message.
The voice message.
Yeah,
I
like,
had.
what do you call that? I don't even remember what it's called.
That's called an answering machine.
Answering machine. What? That's what it's called.
My mind's blown,
Oh,
dude.
my mind.
She said answering machine.
What's the song with the word mind?
A
Mind.
machine that
I don't know.
answers people.
Wow. An answering machine. That is crazy.
Daniel's singing a song with
What
mind.
song? What's mind?
Mind what?
I don't know. A song with the word mind. Oh yeah, definitely
No, we
not
don't sing that
We
one.
ain't singing that.
Yeah,
Boycott
he's
that
out.
one.
Yeah.
Boy, I thought
Yeah.
it popped in my head.
He said, my mind's telling me yeah.
No.
Yeah. I used to have the coolest,
What?
like in my opinion, of course
answering
I was
machine?
young, but
What did
just
y'all say? I want
coolest
to know.
ones.
Tell me what
I
something
had
else
songs that played, or I'd record voice operators to answer when people call. Yeah. Well, you're on one today, yeah. Smooth operator.
Tell me why my 13-year-old is into Sade. What?
Yeah.
What does my daughter know of Sade?
Hasil. Hey, Hasil's watching. What's up, man? How you doing?
I love it. Hey,
You know what's funny is that
Rebecca.
sometimes my son goes
Hey,
live
honey.
on Instagram and stuff like that.
I'm saying hi
And
to
I've
folks.
noticed, I've never brought it to his
Miranda.
attention. I decided to do it publicly.
Hey, Nick.
And I feel like you're not listening to
Hasil.
me, but I'll talk to you guys.
Definitely can't do that song. That's
so
right.
yeah, she's not listening
Hey,
to me.
Liz.
Did y'all just see that? She is totally not listening to anything I'm saying.
shouting out
and
to
I'm her
our
co-host.
peoples and
I'm
our
co-hosting the
friends
show with
who
her.
are joining
This show's
today.
designed for literally us to feed off of each other's, and she's not listening to me at all.
I
But
am listening.
What did I say?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I know you don't. Listen, that's not a gimmick. That is real life.
Oh my God.
If my wife is looking at her phone, her ears do not work.
But listen, that'll just tell you that when I'm in the room with you and I'm concentrating, you have my full undivided attention. Okay?
I heard
was just
everything
saying
she was saying the
hello
whole time.
to
I heard
Rebecca.
everyone she said hi to.
And to all the people
I heard
that are
all
joining
of that.
us.
But I was laughing
Okay.
to myself because
Okay.
Hasil's on there, so I'm going to make a comment.
Go ahead.
Because I've noticed he goes live at times.
Okay.
And I've noticed that as soon as he sees my name when he goes live, he ends the live. Now, I don't know if he's doing that intentionally or if
this
it's a
true,
happy
Hasil?
coincidence. But isn't it cool to be able to tune in to me live and I'm not going to cancel the thing or end it? Check yourself, boy. Calling you out. But that's my son. I love that kid. He makes me happy.
I do too.
Yeah, and she said I do too.
I do too. It makes me happy.
I do too. Yeah, you make me happy too. Babe.
Yeah, you make me happy
But
too.
I have my Pringles socks on too.
I love it.
I hope you watch later on, whoever you are.
You know who you are.
You know exactly
Tag that
who
person.
you are. I already tagged him.
You already tagged him?
Yeah, but it was way earlier so that
Okay.
it wouldn't be. No one else is gonna know.
Okay.
Because I love the guy.
How will they know? Will they know? How will they know?
How will I know he really loves
Ooh,
me?
get it. We could not save our lives by singing a song because
We
all we
could
know
not.
we could not save our lives.
Yes, I know the rest of that song. I stopped singing because it isn't a music show.
Oh,
So that's the only reason. I say a prayer.
it's not a
with
music
every
show.
heartbeat.
Okay.
How will I know he's thinking of me? I know it. That's Whitney.
God, you guys.
We got a question that
shout
just shot
out real
through.
fast. Shout out to my sister. It's her birthday. Ashley, I love you.
Oh, it's
Happy
my
birthday.
sister's birthday too.
Happy birthday.
Ashley,
Yes.
happy birthday. She's 29.
She's 29 forever. She's
Again.
forever 29 club.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
love it. Well, share it,
love
Pastor
it.
Jay. What's the question? Are
the
you ready for the
question
question?
is this.
Submit your questions to us, guys.
It says, when have you
Okay.
felt the most challenged?
When have I felt the most challenged?
Yes.
Man, that's a good question. When have I felt the most challenged? I feel the most challenged. Oh, that's a good one. I feel the most challenged when I am up against deadlines, when I gotta work out and I don't want to, or I gotta eat healthy and I'm on the struggle bus. I'm most challenged when I've got to keep my mouth quiet when I've been hurt or offended, and be able to give it over to Jesus, but not just give it over to him, but not entertain those feelings and emotions internally. Because like we could act like everything's all good and I've forgiven that person and I love them and it's all good and no hard feelings. But inwardly, you know, you're not thinking good thoughts of that person. If you see them again, you don't want to acknowledge them. You know those people that you're in the grocery store and you know you saw me, but you're acting like you didn't see me. I want to be like, hey, like I go out of my way.
That would be hilarious.
You know, I do. I go out of my way for that. You know.
You go after them?
Yeah, because I want because it's genuine, and I don't want to treat somebody some kind of way, and respond the way that they would expect that they're responding to me. Like if it's genuine, like, you know, like, I mean, you know, so, but that's probably my greatest challenge is, you know, just making sure that my heart stays right in the sweet place, in a right place. It is a challenge because, you know, it's human nature to want to defend yourself on a certain situation and let somebody know how you feel or how they made you feel. And sometimes you don't get that opportunity. You don't get the closure. People respond in the way they want to. They take offense to what they feel like they're interpreting the situation. And so it's a challenge. I think another challenge would be when people don't want to work things out and reconcile. I have a hard time with that, especially if a situation isn't toxic or it's like a first-time offense. You know what I'm saying? Like you never hurt that person's feelings in your life. You never intended to hurt their feeling. Y'all have never had a falling out of any sort. Things like of that nature. And so when people respond and they, you know, in a different way that you expected them to, it's challenging not to stay in a place of hurt and offense and give it over to Jesus. You know? How about you?
When am I most challenged?
When are you most challenged?
I have three times that I'm most challenged.
Tell me.
The first challenge is I'm most challenged not to get up at 2 in the morning and eat snacks.
I was saying waking up in the morning.
No, I want at 2 in the morning I eat, and I don't need sweets. I just want to eat something,
cheese,
and then go back to sleep.
You like to eat
I
cheese?
Think that
you eat up all the cheese.
I don't believe in reincarnation at all, of course, because I'm a Christian. But if I did, I'm definitely coming back as a bear.
Oh my God!
Or just any animal that gets up, eats, and then goes back to sleep.
Oh my God!
That's me. It doesn't matter what animal I would be. I'm obese.
Oh.
If I was a puppy, I'd be a fat puppy. Okay. If I was a slug,
you're doing great,
if I was
babe.
A fly, I'd be a fat fly.
You've lost some pounds.
I have lost
30
something pounds.
30 something pounds. Y'all give it up in the chat. Woo!
50 days.
We need a sound effect. Clap.
I started working out.
High five, honey.
I started working out.
Fist bump. Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that.
That's my new fist bump response. I'm just knocking on top of them.
I love it.
But that's a challenge. That's just a light challenge. It is hard for me not to wake up and eat in the middle of the night. But the other challenge that I have is not getting in my own head.
Okay.
And talking myself out of purpose.
Ooh.
That's a huge challenge for me.
That's a good one.
Sometimes, you know, when you're living life, and we have another question we got to get to here in a little bit. But when you're living life, I always tell people this, especially in like the recovery stuff that we do. You're the raw materials that God is going to use to get you where you need to be. Where God is taking you, he's using you to get there.
Okay.
You're the raw materials. And a lot of times, unfortunately for me anyway, I tend to check the memory bank and I check my own resume when I'm looking at opposition or obstacles or things that are in front of me. Mm-hmm. And I want to go back and check the tape and remember like some wins of why I'm going to get there. But a lot of times in those moments, it's the losses that tend to shout louder.
Do you think, I know you get one more challenge, but do you think that it's because we're getting older that we forget? Why do we forget? Okay.
No.
What have you forgotten lately?
Because I have a great memory.
There's a song, but that's not it.
What have you done for me lately?
I said, what have you forgotten?
That's Janet.
Forgotten me lately.
Well, what have you forgotten me lately? You're rewriting songs now. You could go Michael Jackson if you wanted to do a memory song. Do you remember?
Oh.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
But
is it because we're getting older?
I don't think it's for me.
Why do we forget the wins?
I think that whenever you face a challenge, your you're more susceptible to think of reasons why you can't do it. You think about what you need to shore up, what you need to fix, what you're missing, instead of challenges making you think about what you're going to gain. And so that's a big challenge for me. I have to not read the tape, and I have to let myself off the hook, and I have to remember that, hey, you know what? I am the raw materials that God is using, but it's God using them, and God is a master of using these materials.
Okay.
He's the best.
So number one is eating cheese.
Eating at night.
In the morning.
Eating at
2
night.
a.m.
I eat anything though. I eat grapes.
I feel like you eat all the
cereal.
cheese. I always walk in and I'm like, there ain't no more cheese.
I do eat cheese in the middle of the
No,
night.
it drives me crazy.
It's delicious.
Yeah. Now I want some cheese.
And
right
grapes. I eat cheese, and then I take a bite of
so good.
cheese,
I'm
and I
really
eat 2 grapes.
hungry. I'm really
Another bite of cheese, and I eat 2 grapes. It's a whole thing. It's both hands involved.
Wow,
in
at
that.
2 a.m.
Yeah, or 4.
That's an art.
I'm not just specific to
I'm
2.
gonna put a code on the refrigerator. How would you feel about
Then
that?
the refrigerator makes noise.
Yeah.
It's ding ding. It might as well be saying fatty every time it opens. Anyway, but the last one is
my God.
the last one is
Quick.
is going silent.
Ooh.
I face I'm challenged by that. Whenever I'm having a moment, having a day or whatever, I'll go silent.
Wow.
And I don't tend to share my heart. I'm getting better.
That's right.
Since I married you,
Okay.
I'm getting better at that.
Okay, rubbing
but
off.
sometimes I just go silent, and going silent leads back to number 2.
Okay.
Which honestly
Could go back to number 1.
takes me to number 1.
Wow. We just a pattern that you just exposed
I
right
just
now.
Gave it all out. there.
Breaking news.
So when I'm eating in the middle of the night, you can say, honey, believe in yourself. You can do
And
it.
share your heart.
And I'll be over there like, okay. I'll be over there like,
Share your heart.
you're so right.
Okay, so we have another question, babe. That was really insightful. Thank you for sharing that with all of us.
That was very
all of our
complimentary.
challenges.
Complimentary
This is the
of you.
real let's talk. We're telling y'all the truth about what we go through.
Miranda sent in the
Well,
question.
I do. We'll get. Can we get into this one? I want to go in order. Is that okay? We love you,
I
Miranda.
felt like I was going in order.
Hold up, Miranda. Well, no, I got one in before. It says it's from Sonia, and she says, "How do you really tell someone how you feel to put it in a nice way? I'm so struggling with this now." Oh.
How do you put how you feel in a nice way?
Yeah, how do you really tell someone how you feel to put it in a nice way? Man, you know, that's a hard one.
That's a good question.
It's a great
I
question.
like that
It is
question.
a great question because
It's not hard.
Well, I think it's hard, not for her to do it, but it's a hard position, maybe I should say.
It's
to
a
be,
simple answer with a hard follow through.
Exactly.
Like it.
Yes, because, yeah, I like how you put it in those words.
We're a team, baby.
That's right. Bink. I want to have some really cute shirts of our faces next time we come on the show. But anyways.
Of our faces?
Yeah, our faces. I think it'd be cute. I think that honesty is the best thing, but I would encourage you genuinely go before the throne of God to share your heart with him first about the situation. Because sometimes, and this has happened to me, okay, where I have felt something, I was passionate about it. It could have been maybe it could have been impulsive. It could have been like, hey, I have a deep relationship with this person, so they need to hear what I have to say. And because I didn't give it just a little bit extra time to go before the Lord, to vent to him first, and not to say that you haven't, but to vent to him and share my heart with him, where he could then tell me how I'm to handle the situation. Because sometimes there will be certain situations where you want to say something and you have every right to, but the Lord will ask you to be silent and to wait. There'll be other times the Lord will tell you to speak up when, maybe you keep putting it off because you're supposed to. And so I think that's where we get that guidance in the counseling. I think honesty is the best policy, and I think tone is very important. When you go into a conversation not deflecting blame, but sometimes just expressing how you feel, instead of saying, you did this to me or you make me feel this way, as opposed to I feel this way when. And I know that for some people that's like, oh, that sounds manipulative because it's a counseling tactic, but it's not. It's to take ownership of your feelings about something that, in all fairness, you, depending on the closeness of that relationship, you should share with them. And you just say that. You say that I have something I want to share from my heart to you that I don't want to hurt your feelings about. Do I have permission to share my heart with you? And I think that's important too, because if that person says, no, I don't want you to, then that lets you know how far you can go in that conversation. and then you can't impose and force that conversation to happen, because some people you can't. There have been people in my life, man, that I've had close relationship with, and they've had a change of heart, or they're in a hard place mentally, emotionally, that they can't hear from me in that moment. And if I force myself to have this conversation with them, it's actually going to make things worse, and they're going to resent me, even if I'm in the right, and even if they should hear it. So pray to God, vent to him first, because he'll then give you a spirit of discernment to know how much to say, what to say. Second, ask permission to speak to that person. Tell them genuinely, I have something I want to share with you. It's from my heart. And then third is the tone, like how you use your words, how the level of your tone, the smile, the what we call these nonverbal communications, your smile, the way your eyes light up, the posture of your body. All those things do make a difference when you're going into something with the thoughtfulness that you're going into, because that is a very thoughtful question to say, I'm struggling with how to talk to somebody. I don't know how. And the fact that you're asking that question says that about who you are. So I think that was a great question.
I like it.
Okay.
I will add this to that.
Okay.
I think one of the most important things you can do when having a conversation is this. Don't depend on the conversation to find resolution. Wait for the actions after. Because I can tell you how I feel, and you can passive aggressively listen to me.
Right.
And then there's no change after.
That's so true.
Or
happens.
I can tell you how I feel,
Yeah.
and you could throw the kitchen sink at me, but there's change after.
Absolutely.
And it's because
I like that one.
I can't pigeonhole you to not have feelings about my feelings.
Okay.
That's not realistic.
Right.
And a lot of times the thing is, we've waited too long to say something.
Yeah.
That's why the feelings start to brew, and they feel like they're just gonna come out.
Yeah.
Sometimes we've waited too long, or we've repeated the same thing over and over again, and we haven't taken the responsibility to put boundaries in place. So a lot of times, feelings are nothing more than messengers of your soul letting your body know something's up. And so whenever you have feelings about something, it's because your soul is telling you, hey, I don't like this, or hey, I love this, or hey, something's up with that.
Yeah.
And then your body then is supposed to, your spirit is supposed to know, okay, what does God tell me to do about this? Then your body takes action. So I think I would just say that. Don't put so much stock on the conversation bringing resolution. No, you're gonna have to wait to watch the actions afterward. So don't let yourself get frustrated because they didn't say I'm sorry during the conversation. Don't let yourself get frustrated because they seemed mad or angry or frustrated or they seemed dismissive. Watch afterward.
Yeah, it's so
and
good.
pay attention, because that's gonna let you know.
That's so true.
That's gonna let you know what kind of friend you have.
That's so true.
It's gonna let you know that that's just where they're at
Preach.
right now.
Preach.
That's just where they're at right now, and that's okay. It doesn't make them that way forever.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't make you that way, because you might be tripping. Like you might have the conversation and realize, you know what, it's on me. Like I messed that up.
Wow.
And also just weigh out the relationship. Is this someone you have to be in relationship with all the time?
Yeah.
Are you moving a project together, so the conversation has to happen for the sake of the project? Or is this someone that, like, we live together and we got to figure this out?
Yeah.
Like, if you live with them, you got to have the conversation.
If they're taking your cheese at 2 a.m. in the morning, you may want to work it out.
There is no other AM other than the one in the morning. You have to pick one. It's either 2 a.m. or 2 in the morning.
Why does that bother you?
Because it's like saying 2 in the morning.
I still like to say that, 2 a.m. in the morning.
Well, there's no 2 a.m. in the afternoon.
Oh my gosh, Jesus.
It's redundant.
Jesus.
It's redundant, honey.
Okay, Miranda had a question. Let's answer that question.
She wants to know
Miranda,
simply,
love
and we
you.
can answer this one on the way out.
Okay.
I just want to say, I did read the message in the comment from Eric, brother. We're praying for you. I just want to encourage you real quick. Don't get so caught up in what's happening with somebody else's situation, in your situation at work. Just know that the old you is not an option anymore, so don't even worry about that. You keep getting things done and know that in due time, God is going to elevate you, God is going to promote you, and God is going to take you to a place of great achievement. Don't look at it like this guy's not pulling his weight. Look at it like this guy's giving me more opportunities to show how great I am. And you just keep on going.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to solve all those work conflicts. Those aren't your responsibility a lot of times. That's the oversight's responsibility. Every time they look at you, just let them catch you doing right.
Right.
And that's always a great opportunity, because it looks like your coworker is giving you plenty of opportunities to do that.
Read the book of Daniel, chapters 1 through 3. I think
1 through 3.
1 through 3, chapters 1 through 3. Well, real quick, before we answer the last question, Miranda's question, If you're watching and you're joining us right now, we love you. Shout out to the people that are on. I see Eric, my brother, Dulce, Mary, I see you.
How come you see all them people and I don't?
Cassandra, hey,
Crystal, what's
Veronica,
up?
Crystal.
Crystal is our fellow
Gustavo,
Lubbockite now.
Denise.
You are a Lubbockite,
Yes.
Crystal.
So just want to shout out. If I miss anybody, I'm sorry. I love you. Listen, if you're joining us right now, tag 10 friends. And next week, we're going to do a drawing of everybody who tagged 10 friends and put you in a drawing to earn $10 for your coffee place of choice.
We're going to draw them?
Yeah, we're going to draw them. We're 7 Brews, Dutch Bros, or Starbucks. You get to pick your place, and we're going to get you a gift card for that.
Is it called 7 Brews or is it called 7B?
7 something. So maybe it's 57
You
something.
might be right.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just know it's a new place
I just always see
that
the
people go
7B,
to.
and I didn't know brew
And
was
I don't
part of
drink
that.
coffee. I drink tea. And shameless plug, coffee
you're a
tea
hot
coming
tea.
in the fall. All right, I'm a hot tea, yes. So tag, go ahead since you're on,
you're
you're
my
watching. All right, I love you so much. You're
My tea.
you're a cutie.
Hey, I was setting it up for that.
Were you?
Yeah.
Okay, so tag, like, share, put 10 people in the comments, tell them to tune in, tell them to follow at RightNow Church LBK. But if you tag 10 friends, we're going to put you in a drawing to win some coffee next week. Someone's going to win, okay?
We have a cool fact department.
You got to be watching next week and you got to be on when we call your name. If not, we draw again. Okay, that's how it works.
You're like my ex-probation officer. You got a lot of stipulations. I was like, wow, you got to be on, you got to be here, you got to check, call your name, miss.
Look, just put your names, 10 names, be on next week, and that's how you be winner.
I love it. That's how you be winner.
That's how you be winner. Okay, Miranda's question.
Miranda's question
Yes.
was, what is your favorite story to study in the Bible?
Oh, Miranda. Dang, that's a good one.
Mine's
yours?
easy.
What's yours?
It's Job.
My favorite story is Joseph.
Mine's
I mean, it's one
gonna
of
be
my
Job
top.
all
It's
day.
top 5, top 3.
Job is my number 1 favorite. Aside from Jesus,
I
of course.
love
but
the Bible. Okay, no, because right
But
now,
it's gonna be Job for
I
me.
can't.
It's easy.
Man, that's hard. Like literally, I love the Bible.
Yeah.
Like I love the Word of God. I cannot get enough of it. Like for real, I'm a little crazy about it. And man, like right now, I'm in the book of Daniel. I feel like the Lord wants me to reread just Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel. Because I couldn't get enough of it. It's so weird, and this is so weird, so please forgive me. Even thinking about it makes me emotional because these are real people who lived out real lives for the Lord in a way that is so exemplary and humbling, and like I can't wait to go to heaven and hug them because it's hard sometimes. We're like, ooh, real fast, because, serving God is a privilege, but we live in a broken world with broken people who do broken things, and hurting people hurt other people, and sometimes we're on the end of the hurting, and the moments that we hurt others, and God so desperately wants reconciliation and He wants redemption, but more importantly, He wants repentance in this generation. And my heart is grieved and broken for the world that we're in. And so I'm just like to read and study and know the people of faith that have gone before us. They're not stories, and they're like real lives and real people.
It's a real life biography.
And it's like, it's so humbling because like, I want to be there. Like that's what I want, like, I think that's why, like, man, I'm all in. I am 1000% sold out for Jesus. I am His ride or die. I'm His girl. I love Him with every fiber in my being. And I want to make Him proud. And so I genuinely love, thank you, Daniel. I genuinely love the Word of God, and it's life. Like it literally is life to what a real world that we live in today. Even like as I'm studying Daniel, like just certain key words that'll pop out, like Daniel decided, and I'm like just things about them. So, okay. Let me just dry my tears here, okay?
Now I feel like my answer wasn't good enough.
Yes, it was.
Job.
But I think Joseph is the story. There's 5 characters that the Lord himself gave me that I've studied. That Job is the first one, Joseph, Nehemiah, Hannah, and Mary of Bethany. And so, but man, genuinely love the people of faith. And I genuinely love like the people that God puts in the word that were for him, because there were so many that weren't. And so that was a really like, woo, I was not.
I didn't see that coming.
I didn't either.
I didn't see that
I just love the word of
glad
God.
it came. Glad I didn't see it coming. Mine has to be Job, but only because when you read the Bible chronologically and you realize that Job happened before Abraham. So there's no covenant. There's no
So good.
There's no
There was no Torah at the time.
Yeah, there's no reference for him.
Yeah.
And he's still able to get to the place where God acknowledges like, hey, there's not another one like this one.
Yeah.
And there's so much to gain from that. But what stands out about it to me is you see the frantic faithfulness of Job in this one verse, in these 2 verses, or in one verse in Job 3:24. For that which I feared has come upon me, and the thing which I dreaded has happened to me. And Job confronted his biggest fear, and we get to watch it played out. And there's so many things you can learn from that book. I would always suggest watch it or read it. Read it with a contemporary
She said character,
tool.
right?
She said story.
Story.
Contemporary tool next to you, like some type of
Commentator?
not commentary.
Concordance?
Commentary. No, read it with use your like a message Bible, or use even the Amplified.
Yeah.
To go through that. There's so much truth in there that you can just extrapolate from that. It's good stuff.
I love it.
Be an archaeologist on some Job.
Come on.
Just dig. Well, I've had fun with you today.
I've had fun with you, honey.
Should do this again sometime.
We should do it again. Same time, same place. I'm so corny. I can't do that. After I've cried, now I'm embarrassed. I'm telling you, I live in the story of Inside Out.
Such a wonderful date. Such a wonderful date.
You get all the personalities.
Yeah, I got all of it. I all of it.
All in one setting. How about
I wouldn't
that?
have it any other way.
Okay, babe.
I love you.
Pink.
You're my fave.
I love you so
We love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We can't wait to see you again next week. We'll be right here again next Wednesday. And sweating to the oldies. We'll be here again.
If you catch this later between now and next week, if you're on the replay, put #replay in the comments and tag those 10 people so that you can be entered. We'll do that on Tuesday. Will be the final cutoff at 8 p.m. So that on Wednesday when we join you around 5-ish o'clock, because that's what we say. What time do we start? 5-ish? All right, we're okay with that. Because we live crazy busy lives doing crazy busy things for the kingdom of God, okay? So we like that. And so make sure that you do that. Also, again, another shout out to Dork, our corporate sponsors. Get you a dork.
Get a dork.
Get a dork. We love them so much. Our church fam, all the people that support and watch this. And listen, be prepared next week with more questions.
Just say we love everybody.
We love you.
Okay.
We love you.
Ollie, we gotta go. We're hungry. We're ready to go eat. Bye.
Love you. Till then, go be the church.